Okay, so one thing I've been waiting for years, definitely over a decade, is for Pokemon to make a main RPG game on a TV console. Way back when, I played the story mode on Pokemon Coliseum for GameCube, and I absolutely loved it, but it was so short. But a few weeks ago, they announced that they'd be releasing Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, their redesigned tribute to Pokemon Yellow on the Nintendo Switch. No, it's not exactly a main RPG, but from what I can tell, I think that it could end up satisfying that feeling for me. And I think that they mentioned that a main RPG would be coming out in 2019, so fingers crossed. I really liked Pokemon Yellow. It's probably one of my favorites because it felt like the first time I really got to interact with Pokemon outside of just the battles. It felt more like the anime, which I loved as a kid, and I'm looking forward to seeing how similar it is to the original game. But I am very glad that there is an option to play a female character in the game because back when Yellow came out, that was not a thing. I am a little bit hesitant about them using the Pokemon Go mechanic of catching Pokemon where you throw the ball at them as opposed to battling them like you do in the original games. But I don't really mind at all that they're integrating the mobile game with this new game. I am actually still playing Pokemon Go, and while I have my complaints about it, I've really liked a lot of the things they've added lately. So that part isn't actually deterring me at all, and I guess I'll find out whether or not I like it once I actually play the game. The main thing that I am struggling with is that I am no closer to deciding between Pikachu and Eevee than I was when they first announced the game. I might just have to close my eyes and choose one randomly. Pikachu is just so classic, and I loved getting to go through the original game with him, so it would be fun to do it again. I also feel like it would be really great to get an electric type right at the beginning of the game. Once you get past Brock, where Pikachu will be pretty much useless, it would be awesome. I remember thinking that Yellow was a lot easier than Blue, and while it could have been the game itself and it could have been the fact that I'd already played through Blue and so I knew where to go and what to do, but I think having an electric Pokemon right at the front might have had a hand in that as well. But the fact that they're even giving a second Pokemon a piece of Pikachu's spotlight is pretty much unheard of, so I feel like it would be fun to go with Eevee for that reason. Though normal type Pokemon are not really my favorite, they're really easy to find in the beginning of Pokemon Yellow, and if they follow the way that you couldn't evolve Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow, it would just be a really big bummer to not get to evolve Eevee eventually. You wouldn't get to evolve Eevee, and I feel like that's kind of the whole point of Eevee. I've got Umbreon and Espeon on my shirt. More difficult choices that I'm not prepared to make. They also recently posted some more updated information about the games, and one of the things they said is that the title you choose doesn't just affect who your main partner Pokemon is. The game you choose also affects which Pokemon you can find in the wild and which ones you have to trade for in order to get. So as soon as I thought that I might be leaning towards Pikachu, they announced that you can't find Vulpix in the wild in that game. So I'd have to find someone to trade with me in order to get one. I might be alone in this, but I never really had very much interest in trading when I played the original games. I maybe battled once or twice with that short cable that you would use to connect two Game Boys together. Does anybody remember those? I have never completed a Pokedex as a result, but that was never my favorite part of the games. Once I was totally done exploring and battling everyone, I kind of lost interest and moved on to the next game. Really, whichever one I choose might not even matter all that much. In the update, they said that you can choose any second Pokemon to run behind you, and you can even ride on some of the bigger ones. So it's not like your main partner Pokemon is the only one you'll be able to interact with. I am honestly sure that I'll be happy with either, but I still have to choose one. So in the comments below, I would like for you to tell me whether you would choose Pikachu or Eevee and why. Maybe we'll eventually get more information about the differences between the games before November when it comes out. And that might make the decision a little bit easier, but I've already been stressing about it for weeks, so who knows? I'll keep you updated on which one I end up choosing over on social media, so if you're not already, be sure to follow me at LaurenFairWX. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon!